twilight we unite. Avatars of light, lifting souls to flight. Our steps in rhythm, hearts beating time. Raising consciousness with every climb. We dance through darkness, igniting stars. Under skies of twilight we unite. Avatars of light, lifting souls to flight. Our steps in...
Hello. Welcome. Great to have you on the call. Well, interesting topic today. And it keeps coming up with people, you know, you get them so far and then they throw something at you. And it is invariably one of these three states: unknown, uncertainty, and unfamiliar. All of those are ego eccentricities, and they take you out of this knowing of who you truly are. Like, it's like the ego uses those three as its bread and butter. Yeah, it really does. It gets you worried about this and gets you worried about that, gets you afraid of this and gets you afraid of that. I was on a call this morning, and this person was losing her memory. She was in bed most of the time, really negative thoughts all the time. And it all came from unknown, unfamiliar, and uncertainty. Yeah, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. And so I just started asking her all these questions. about this unknown, you know, because that's what the ego does. That is exactly what the ego does. It gets you to be afraid of the unknown, gets you to be afraid of the unfamiliar, gets you to be afraid of the uncertainty of life. What's going to happen? Oh my God! And now you're uptight, and your system is the blood flow isn't happening the way it should. Like all of these kind of things, and they're all from that. They're all like that's what they're from. Is the ego tricking you? The ego tricking you is what that's about. How crazy is that? Okay? So, imagine letting that system go. Imagine having an absolute knowing, absolute familiarity, an absolute certainty about whatever it is you're doing, about whatever it is, whatever direction you're going, about the relationship you're in, about your health issue. What if you became that solid, that knowing, that boom? This is what I'm doing. This is me. And so many people, they take the process, and one of those three triggers them to go back into that ego energy of the unknown, unfamiliar, and uncertainty. Yeah. So, pretty tricky, the ego, I might add. But the awesome thing is it has no power over you. It can trick you. It can do everything it can, want to, whatever, but it doesn't have the power. But what I'm saying is those three words are the three that trigger most people into getting out of their divinity. Because in the divinity, in our divinity, when we are in our divinity, there's an absolute knowing, absolute familiarity with what we're doing, and there's an absolute certainty. They're absolute. They're absolutely absolute. Yes. So, no, there's so many people just so anxious. So anxious. They're anxious and about. They don't know what's going to happen next. They don't know what's going to happen next. Then they get all tense and all of these mind racing programs running. Yep, that's what it is. So, the first thing you need to know is that it's all a lie. It is all a lie. Every ounce of it is a lie by the ego. Yes. Absolute lie by the ego. Yep. So, yeah. My question is, how long do you want the ego? How long do you want the ego to be in charge of your life? Be in charge of the way you think? All of that. So the lady that called this morning, here was what she was saying. All I can think about is me dying, husband dying, and my two grown adult children dying. All I can think of. I'm as weak as a kitten. I can't sleep at night. I'm waking up in panic attacks. All of those kind of things. And not knowing what direction to go or where it's coming from or who's right or who's wrong. And it was just like all of this anxiousness, anxiety and panic. And here's the ego. Here's the ego tricking her into these here three states. All three of them were there. Yeah. And so That's what she was doing. Like, how would you like, if you were to review your life at this moment with things that have been going on for you, is any one or all three of those in it? Afraid of the unknown, afraid of the unfamiliar, and a fear of the uncertainty. Imagine that. No, I can't. I can't take that program. I'm not certain of what the outcome will going to be. Yeah, yeah. Or, well, I don't have enough money, and I don't know where it'll come from if I spend it on this, and it just never, never, never stops. The ego, like it never stops. Just keeps unfolding, 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 and so how would you like to get rid of those? How would you like to be excited about the unknown? How would you like to be excited about the unfamiliar? How would you like to be excited about the uncertainty? Here's an example. Jamie, Divine, and I, 5 years ago now, I think it was, 4 for sure, possibly 5. We were in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. We were sitting outside a grocery store at 9 o'clock at night, having a vegan ice cream. And he turned to me and said, "How would you like to travel the world?" And I said, "Yeah, okay." I said, "Okay, I'll let you know." And so he said, came to me the next day, said, "Yeah, we have a," no, sorry, that was on Sunday night. And on Wednesday, he called me and said, "Yeah, we got a flight at 6:30 tonight. I'm here at such and such a place. Meet me here at 5:30. I had Tour de France bike. I had 25 pair of dance shoes and 10 suits. Couldn't sell them all, any of them. Gave everything away and walked away from everything. And met him at this cafe. Never even asked him where we were going. Never even asked him where we were going. Said, "Here's your ticket." Got on a plane, flew to wherever. And that was the start of, well, it was a constant unknown, constant unfamiliar, and a constant uncertainty. But where we're going, where we're going, what we're going to do when we get there, never even ask questions. Never even ask. I didn't even ask where we were going. The flight, I didn't even ask where it was landing. Yeah. So I've been on that journey, and Jamie has been on that journey for a long time. Him more than me, because of the job that he had before we connected. Okay, that's the only difference. Where I had, I had a stable house, I had a stable career, numerous times. So a steady income, steady this, steady that, steady. But now it's like none of that. None of that. Okay? Don't know where we're going, don't know what we're doing, don't know where the income is coming, don't know none of that. Just okay. Let's do this. That's what we did. So, pretty exciting. Absolutely exciting. And that's one of the things that when people take my program, such as the lady at 12 o'clock here, okay, such as the lady this morning, her living out in the country and completely frozen, not in temperature wise, but frozen in the unknown, unfamiliar, and uncertainty. Okay? with worthless, hopeless, helpless, useless, black steel, trapped. That was her description. That was her description. When we were done, it was complete joy, 100% worth, 100% heart wide open, 100% invincibility, 100% free, completely 100% being me. Huh. That took 45 minutes and everything was gone. All her symptoms were gone. That's what I'm talking about. She had herself locked in that fear-based system. So, are you ready to go on a carpet ride? Yeah, the magic carpet ride of being free to be you. And have that unknown, unfamiliar, and uncertainty to be like at a Ferris wheel, at an exhibition. So all this fun. How is this going to, what's this ride going to be like? Oh, let's do this. Oh, let's go here. Oh, wow. Imagine being in that state all the time. Well, you can have that. Being in the your I am divinity gives you the solid groundedness of holding that vibration, of being anywhere at any time, doing anything you choose. Doesn't that sound exciting? So, I encourage you to make a decision to let your fear-based systems go and step into the absolute knowing of who you truly are, your divinity. So there you have it. Congratulations. Greatly appreciate you listening. And I trust there was something in this. There was something in this, a nugget of some sort that, excuse me, that will, oh, that's what I was doing. Oh, that's why I was so blocked up. Oh, that's so, and on and on. So I trust that will be exactly what you needed to take off. Got it? All the very best. Bye for now.